Raz, you here?
Yep.
Okay,
Yes.
turn up your cams. Sorry for that. I always fucking forget about... I mean, sometimes it happens I forget about...
Gary has to do it because we don't have one.
Yeah, Gary, can you turn up your cam?
I did. Oh, it's gone off again. There we go.
You haven't.
It's not on.
Yeah, I have turned it on. It keeps on going off.
Let me just recall it. Okay. Everybody turn up your cams. Sorry for that.
It says you need Skype Premium to make a group video call. Find out more.
For me, it
Dude.
worked. There you go. I think it
There you
works.
go.
Yeah. Because stream like ended after 10 minutes. Chris, can you like gonna repeat what you said at the beginning, if you don't mind? Sorry.
Which part? The very beginning, or
The very beginning.
what we're gonna do?
The very beginning.
Sheriff or hunting, and you wake me up, and that's it. Done. Done.
I was just telling you what sort of options you had. Remember, you had that young noble that you saved from the goblins, who is quite taken with you. Specifically, our cavalier, he thinks is a gift sent by the gods. He was really schmoozing you big time. And he's asked if you'd like to join him on a boar hunt sometime in the next couple of days. He's staying at the Rusty Dragon. He'll be very happy to see you as soon as you can. And then also the innkeeper, who happens to be the brother of the sheriff, said that he's sure that his brother would like to see you because of how you helped with the town. Because probably looks like most of the goblins have killed, done, and you definitely want to see you and chat to you about it. And he's willing to let one of his kids lead you there when you're available. In the meantime, you've got sort of free board and lodging at the inn.
Okay. So yeah, as I said before, I go wake John up, tell him about his camel.
If
Then
only my name was John. If
we
only
go.
my name was John.
We go to Aster and Seth. I go to Aster and Seth and wake them up as well.
So upon waking me up, I'll go. Well, I have a hunt. I have a hunt to follow, so I need to go speak with this noble and kill some boars today. It's I gotta get progress with my mission here. I'm not here for relaxation, sadly enough.
Well, are boars more dangerous than goblins and goblin riders?
Well,
It's
this
not
one's certainly
that.
ugly enough.
It's not that. It's that I have to follow a certain hierarchy, hierarchy of creatures. You see, I have to start from the bottom and.
I
how it works.
understand.
So, boars today and dragons in a week. Who knows? Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
See you later then.
All right. I see you whenever you come back.
I go to Seth's room and I reluctantly knock on the door.
I go back to sleep.
I mean, is it, have I have enough to rest, Christopher?
Yeah.
Is it in the
you
morning?
should have been.
Is it in the morning? Okay. I guess he hears some footsteps. Like slow footsteps, and like, yeah. I open the door and say, yeah. What do you want, dwarf?
We're going to see the sheriff's officer for a job.
And by
You
the way,
coming?
I'm not. You can see what I look like now because I'm not wearing I'm just wearing like basic clothes because you drenched my clothing on my.
She likes to let it go in an evening, basically.
So I'm just wearing basic shit, so you can see what I look like.
Okay.
So
Is
you
it something weird I should be aware of?
No, it's just standard run-of-the-mill dude.
Massive cock.
Yeah.
Well,
I think
I'm
that's
not.
what he was
I'm
trying to
not
get across. Yes.
naked.
Hey, you see it bulging though.
He's wearing this very brief loincloth with what looks like an extremely large hose pipe wrapped around his middle.
Anyway, I still ask the same thing. I'm like,
You can see that I have blue eyes and like brown hair and like a thin beard. My skin is pretty tannish. That's that. So I just repeat what you want for. Yeah, you said go to the sheriff.
yeah, wanna come?
Ugh. Yes, just give me a moment to put on my armor and I'll join you.
Okay.
And I gather my stuff, Chris. Put on my shit.
You're carrying around a lot of shit, I noticed.
Yeah, I got a lot of shit on me. A lot of things.
I have a lot of
Should
things
go
as
for
well.
a bath or something, maybe.
You say, Chris?
Said maybe if you've got a lot of shit on you, you should go for a bath before you go out. People won't really be appreciative of the smell.
Yes. Oh, you mean a bath? Okay, I just do this.
Yeah, maybe with that and crotch as well. You don't want crotch.
Yeah, yes. Yeah, I just I had a little basin, a little bowl with water, and like a piece of soap or something, and just I don't really care about the hair or anything. Yep, and then I just after that, after I made myself presentable, I joined the dwarf. I actually forgot the name.
My name is Dryad.
Oh, I joined Dryad. And we continue on. The sheriff, I guess.
Yep, I get my bear as well. Just to specify.
Am I right that the other guy didn't come with us?
Nope, I didn't.
I go and wake him up then.
I kind of
Yeah.
I tell you what happened when I come back.
Yeah, I'm absolutely appalled with his disrespect towards a noble, and I go and I wake him up. I knock on the door, and if it's not locked, I open it.
You do know that he's going to the noble and we are going to the sheriff.
Yeah, the sheriff's a noble person.
Okay.
Nice turnaround. Alright, so the door is not locked because I was so sleepy I just shut the door and went back to sleep. Alright, so you just barge in?
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm like, what the hell do you want, man? Whoa, what are you doing here?
Well, you show some respect. You have been requested to meet with the sheriff, so we shall go together and meet with the sheriff. Now get up, get some clothes on, smarten yourself up, and come.
Pardon me, but as far as I remember, I have no obligation to go anywhere. And I chose, as my mission pretends me, and the reason that I am here for is to hunt. And I will go today to hunt. Is that a problem with you?
You can go to hunt when you've seen the sheriff. The sheriff is also not obliged to speak to little people like you. However, he has been obliged to offer his meeting to you. So you shall go and you shall accept his offer, and we will go now.
Okay. Alright. I will kind of sit on my ass on the bed, look at you like... I'm sorry, who are you? I have never caught your name until now.
Well, my name is not important. Do not make me a camel.
Well, no, I just wish to address the moron in front of me with the name, not with...
You can call me Sir.
Sir, okay, Sir Moron. There we go. Now, please, let me do my own business. I have no... I don't even know who you people are. You come into my room and expecting me to go with you. I'm here to do my own mission. We just met accidentally. I'm sorry, do you have anything to...
I say, yes, you owe me. You hit me in the back of the head with a fucking arrow. You do not see me arguing about being hit in the back of the head with an arrow.
That was
So in
settled.
return
That matter.
for
That
hitting
matter.
me in the back of the head with an arrow, knocking me off my camel, and making me unconscious in battle, you shall stand and listen while the sheriff speaks, and then you may go hunt and be free as you want.
Lawyering this, you were not unconscious when I hit you in the back of the head.
No, I know. I said I didn't fall off the camel either.
Yeah.
He was unconscious shortly after, though.
Of course, yeah. My arrows have a shockwave in them. But no. I'm sorry. We settled this last night. I wish to speak about it. You said it was okay. As far as I'm concerned, the matter is settled. Now, leave this room, and I expect you to treat me with mutual mutual conversational respect next time we meet, if we ever meet again.
Yes,
For now, I have hunts to do, and I just get up and start getting dressed.
I swear at you and Shanti then and walk away. Basically, I call you scum in your
Do
own
I understand this since I'm from basically his own?
Yep, you said you spoke that language, so I basically call you scum in your own language and walk
So
out.
I kind of like.
If I can roll to knock the door off its hinges as I slam it, I will roll to attempt to knock the door off its hinges.
Strength check, right?
It depends. Would you like me to? Oh, I'm not even in D20. Can I roll to slam the door to see how hard I slam it?
Oh, by all means, roll a d20 and add your strength.
Shit, this door's gonna get fucked up.
And if you roll a 1 and you fall down on your ass because of the door, that will be just. Alright, let's see. Yes!
No,
my
I rolled it wrong. I rolled it wrong.
I rolled 1d0.
A 1, really?
And I still passed the check on a wooden door. There we go. Fuck that door up.
28. Oh, okay. You slammed that door. The whole flippin' inn sort of shakes around you. You hear a yell from downstairs. What the hell are you doing?
Like trying to, as I hear the sound, I want to go up.
If I see anyone of importance to the place on the way out, I apologize to them and give them 2 gold.
Well, he starts sort of, remonstrating with you and waving his hand just under your nose, and then when you give him the 2 gold, he quiets down immediately.
Yes, I just say, you will not speak to me like that tribal man. He has disrespect our sheriff, and then I walk off.
Of course.
Yes.
Thank you. While he pockets the money.
Damn it, I'm gonna have to take 2 gold off now. Can I ask for it back as I walk out the corridor?
So what are you doing next?
I guess I get on the camel and go and see the sheriff with everyone else.
Yeah, I guess we
just you on your own, or what are the rest?
I go with. I just have.
Aster's in his room.
I'm just getting dressed at this point, and I'm gonna go speak to the noble. But yeah.
Okay. Dryad, he's going along with you.
Yeah, I'm there. When I see like John coming down, would I have heard anything that?
I'm pretty certain that roll would have been quite audible to quite some range.
Probably wake up the whole flippin' street.
Okay, so I say, where? What happened up there?
Just turn and say we just have a awkward situation that is up.
Awkward, really.
What was your name again, good sir?
It's awkward. It is my accent. It is very awkward to say awkward. You have to get the huck right.
I kind of want to whisper in like Seth's ear. You have a squirrel.
God.
Don't speak to me. I don't like you.
Spray water in your ear.
Don't.
Okay, yeah, we don't do that. Sorry. Go on.
So the 3 of you getting one of these pumply brats to lead you on.
A plump little brat.
Yep,
Well, it's not plump, it's skinny, it's dirty, it's got holes in its knees. A little bit snotty.
Okay, I follow the snotty brat.
I
babbling at you about all sorts of things and asking you idiot questions and.
I don't listen in the slightest.
It doesn't even notice that you're not listening, so it's fine.
I'm very interested. I try and answer every question it puts.
They are particularly moronic kiddie questions. The kind of things like, who are you? Where'd you come from? Why are you so big? What's that funny thing over there?
Chuky's reply is,
Why do
I'm
you
a bear.
smell funny? Why are you so tall?
Yeah, I continually reply with the utmost calm.
Oh my word, I'm not sure if this kid thinks you're nuts or worships you at this point. Probably thinks you're nuts.
Probably fancies you.
But he leads you off to the barracks, which is quite a large building actually. It's fairly well fortified with these huge, big, bound oaken doors. You'll notice quite a lot of soldiers coming and going. Many of them seem wounded. You would guess that this place probably holds around 100 or so soldiers, so it's a fairly large contingent that hold this town, because the town is a little over probably 1,000 people. And as you approach the door, one of the guards comes up to you and says, "Good day, how can I help you?"
We've been sent here to see the sheriff. We are the ones who took care of the goblins.
Well, one of the other soldiers sort of comes over and says, "Hang on, I recognize them. These men. We saw them. They killed a whole bunch of goblins. My little kitty is busy jumping up. Yes, they killed lots of goblins, lots of them."
Yeah, it was their fate to die by our swords.
Says, "I see. Yes, we have heard of what you did. Thank you very much. And yes, the sheriff will definitely want to see you. He's in a meeting at the moment, but I'm sure I can take you through. Follow me." So he leads you through this place deeper into the keep. Eventually leads you to quite a large room, nice big double doors going in. And you see sort of in the far corner of the room there's this tiny little table, and there's a few figures around it. It's one of these huge, vaulted sort of ceiling things with these little slit little windows. And this little table they're sitting around seems to be under one of the few bits of light coming through the slit windows. And as you come in, one man stands up who you recognize from the previous day as the sheriff. It says, "Good day. Yes, we've heard about you. I thought there were more of you, weren't there? There's 3 of you, wasn't there a 4th?
Our friend Aster went with a noble. He's on a mission of some sort to hunt great beasts."
Oh, okay, well, no problem then. Please, come join us. Come join us. You helped us, and it seems only fair that you should have the truth of the matter and hear what's going on, and perhaps competent people like yourselves could help us a little further. We would very much appreciate it if you...
Yes. Come on, Ben.
He brings you in and introduces you to the other people. The second person there is the mayor, who I've currently gone blank on the name. Hold on a moment, let me get the damn mayor's name.
Mayor.
Thing open. Yeah, no, the mayor. Jesus. Kendra Devon is the mayor. You also saw her. She was up on the stage the previous day and gave a bit of a speech. Auburn-haired lady, quite a fine-featured noble, sort of early middle age probably. Introduces her. Also introduces Father Xanthus, who is the new priest, quite a young guy, a new priest for the new cathedral that they've just built. And there's another woman there, elvish woman, quite good looking in fact, and introduces her as Shayla, who is a druid in fact, and a ranger. She helps the town in scouting around and keeping an eye on the goblins. And she stands up when she meets you and she says, "I've heard of you men as well. Thank you. Well done. As for me, I've spent the last several years of my life keeping this town out of trouble with regard to the goblins. Clearly that sort of broke down a little bit now. They're rather tenacious little bastards, and they breed like, well, goblins, so they can be difficult. Anyway, the problem we're having here is there are 5 major tribes, and traditionally they are pretty good at keeping each other in line with intertribal squabbles. They spend more of their time beating each other up than us. But something's obviously changed. And from what I've been pieced together, all 5 of the tribes were involved in this raid yesterday, which is unprecedented for all of them to work together. That's highly unusual. Luckily, they took quite a beating yesterday, and we are very, very lucky because it could have gone a lot worse than it did. They were clearly far more interested in having fun and not really taking the whole thing seriously. And if it wasn't for you killing so many of them you did, things could have gone a lot worse, even with them not being very organized. But in any event, the fact that these tribes are working together is very disturbing. They shouldn't be doing that, and while they are working so close together, it puts it puts the town in a lot of danger. So hopefully that's what we're going to discuss now. And you're invited to sit down with them, this tiny little table, and they then chat about theories and what could have happened, and no one really seems to know what's actually going on or why they did it. But at one point, Father Xanthus stands up and says, "Look, I didn't want to tell anybody this, but it seems that the goblins stole a corpse from the graveyard. In fact, it was a corpse of the previous cleric who was burned down in the fire that destroyed our chapel. We don't know why that happened, but it seems to be quite a focus of this raid, where they deliberately went in there, they drew all attention away from that area, and they stole that body, but we don't know why. So the whole thing is very worrying. All four of them look very, very concerned. So eventually, towards the end of it, Sheriff Hemlock says, "Look, we don't really know what's going on. I think what should happen is Shaluru should go out and reconnoiter the area, see what's going on, because that's what she normally does for us, and she's very good at it. And come back to us in a few days if she has any more information. I'm going to go to the closest town, whose name I've also temporarily forgotten, one of the bigger towns in the area, and see if they can spare any additional troops, which I'm going to bring back. Because whatever happens, we need to be prepared. And as for you three, who very kindly helped us, what I'd appreciate is if you could just make your presence known in town, be around, because even in just a few short hours since yesterday, the grapevine is abuzz with what you did and how you helped out, and I think it would really calm the populace down if they can see you out there and being around. But, are there any other questions you have?
Just to kind of, how I mentioned the banner before for my class?
Mm-hmm.
Would you agree to me kind of role-playing the creation of my banner at this moment as a reward
No, of course not.
to promote myself, around the thing? But then basically I explained that I'm part of the Order of the Sword and everything, and I would appreciate if I was to advertise myself to people that I'd be able to have a banner for my camel, a battle banner for my camel, while I parade around, etc. And I will make my presence felt all day long if necessary.
Well, if you're going to make a banner, you're going to need to find probably a seamstress of some description.
Well, like I say, I was hoping it would be something they would sort on their end rather than.
Oh, you're hoping that the populace might make you something?
Yes.
Well, it's entirely possible. I mean, you have got the highest charisma of the group, and your charisma is pretty abysmal, isn't it? What is your charisma?
14.
14. Oh, okay.
12. Sorry.
No, it's
Wow.
13.
Why are you lot so ugly? I mean, really, the lot of you. There's none of you here that are actually good looking.
My camel's got 4.
Hey, charisma has nothing to do with good looks, Christopher.
Oh, I see.
It's just social skills. You can be ugly and be social.
Okay,
That's a
fair
fact.
That's him.
Well,
That's him protecting
Cavalier
his
scores the
character.
highest, I think. Yeah.
No, I'm not
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
that my character is moderately handsome. I'm not saying he's a
Not he's.
He has some-
He's an
he has
8
some
charisma.
he has some scars
Hey,
that brings it down, I guess.
The only thing he's got going for him is the big dick. That's about it, really.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well,
Basically, I like to how does the druid look like? Like, would I recognize him being a druid or her?
Well, she was introduced as a druid and a ranger for the town and the scouts.
Okay, I'm gonna ask, like, you want some help with the scouting? I'm pretty good myself. Been living there all my life.
Yes, please go with her.
Well, that it's very kind of you to offer, but I know this area very well, and it'll be much easier for me to move on my own. I know how to move and where to move. I know how the goblins work, and it'll be a lot harder with someone who doesn't know the area. So
Wait, I've been
I
living here
appreciate
all my
your offer.
life, as an FYI.
Sorry?
I've been living here all my life. Do I not know how to?
Oh yes, you've been living all your life, yeah. But you've been living out of town. I don't believe you've been scouting goblins. That's what she does for a living. She scouts
Okay,
goblins.
okay. I was thinking like
Whereas
just
you've
travel
been
the
living
forest.
quite close to town and interacting with the town. She actually goes away for months at a time and moves around the area. You don't. It's actually unusual for her to be in town at the moment. She's not normally here, but she came because of the attack.
I got it.
So, but she says, you know, once I've had a chance to look around and I have a better understanding of what's happening, then I would appreciate your help.
Okay, me and
But
Ben are
let me
always up.
First, just do the initial look around, because I can do that quickly on my own, and then I'll be back here in a couple of days, and then we can discuss, you know, what to do next.
As a DM, how would you cross? What would you require of me making traps in the forest? What skill or role?
I think there is a skill for that, isn't it? Yeah,
I'm not sure. Basically, what I want to do is, like, I wanna like raise my hand and say something like, I could. I've been living quite close to town for a very long time. I know at least the surrounding forests near. I could place some traps in there and scout around.
I think it's probably hunting, I would guess. Do you have hunting as a profession?
Hunting. Isn't it survival?
Or yeah, survival also for that.
Yeah, I have
don't think it's a
survival as
profession,
proficient.
Survival is the skill, yeah. So if you've got survival, well, you could probably use survival for it, yeah.
So I offer my services to trap the surrounding forest and scout out with Ben.
Yeah,
Hey.
so certainly that could help. We just the only thing I worry about, if you put that close to town, you could end up harming the villagers.
Well,
What we need to do, you'd have to do it either quite far away, or we'd need to find out if the goblins are coming back, what route they're taking. I think just trapping right around the town, what it'll take you.
well, I will track where the main band ran off or came in. I'm gonna trap those paths.
Okay, well, fair enough. Just be very careful. Don't trap something that's going to end up causing a villager to hurt himself. There would be all sorts of trouble if that happened.
No problem.
Okay, fair enough. There anything else?
I just offer myself, you know, if I can be of service to the guard while I'm, you know, parading around the city, etc. If there's anything I can do to help, that would be a pleasure.
Well, the guard at the moment is just cleaning up and healing wounds. So if you are able to help with healing, that would be great. They would appreciate your presence in town. You know, just walking around the roads, speaking to people, actually being there so people can see you, which is also what the guard is going to be doing now. There are some minor repairs that have to happen, but you know, I don't think you're skilled in that area unless you want to do, you know, just some hard labor, which they have to do.
When he mentions hard labour, I just kind of laugh.
Yeah. So they're probably the best thing for you to do is to be out there in your armor and showing your face and actually speaking to people and reassuring people. That's what they really need right now. The general chores, you know, there's over 100 guardsmen that can do that. You are special from the point of view you killed more goblins than anybody else. You have the weapons, you have the competence, and you look it, and that will really help.
Yeah, and then I just stand up and just, you know, hands on the table and go, it is sorted. And then I just inquire about the banner again, just so I know exactly where I stand with that.
Sorry, inquire about there?
I just inquire about the banner again, just so I can just make sure I'm 100% sorted on that. Is this going to be something that you do for me, or are you going to make me find a tanner or seamstress or whatever, etc.
Well, I think we'll have to see what happens, and probably it'll have to be some sort of charisma thing. You're going to have to, charm these people a bit.
Well, then, like I say, I'd like to take this opportunity to charm them and convince them of why I should have a banner, etc.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Role play that and see what happens.
Yeah, well, like I said, I tried to convince them that if I'm going to be seen around and going to be.
Oh, you're trying to convince these people. I thought you were trying to convince the people of the town.
No.
Sorry. I
want to
completely
convince
misunderstood.
Yeah.
I was on a completely different track. Okay, that explains why we're going past each other. Well, we certainly, if you wish to represent the town, I'm sure we have some old town banners. If you want to use that and take that through the street, do you have a lance or something you can carry it on?
Yes, I do. However, I would like the awkward banner for myself would be nice.
I'm sure we can find something. And he calls a guard in and he trots off. And probably a few minutes later, he comes back with a rather dusty and slightly moth-eaten a banner with the... What the hell is the town symbol on it? Oh, where is the town symbol? I don't think I actually have it. It's probably just like a little circle with a stylized, town wall in the background, I'd guess, possibly in silver and blue, as a wild guess.
I look at it and examine it, and I will go. I will do this for you. However, whoever makes these, you get them in touch with me, and they give me a good deal, and I get a Hawkward banner.
Your accent is so thick they're just looking at you blankly, not knowing what the hell you said.
I just turn and look and says, whoever make the banner.
I repeat what he said in normal common with my annoying voice, but understandable.
Why would you understand them?
Because I
you
speak.
haven't been around Gary that much, or been around John.
Yeah, I've been speaking most with John throughout all of you.
Get up
The question is,
Get
speaking
up
and
off the floor,
understanding
John.
are two
Get
different
off the floor.
It's quite possible there were two conversations happening and neither one was in the same conversation. But yes. Certainly. Go ahead.
I said it might be.
Yeah. But they thank you all, and there's lots of handshaking and backslapping, and they say thank you very much. We're very glad that you're here, and if there's anything we can do to help, please let us know. Our resources are very stretched at the moment, so we're not going to be able to do a lot, and we really hope you can help as much as you're able. But we also understand you need to pay your way. I do understand that you found a place to stay at least, so I think that should really help. And I hope your stay here will be a good one, if a little unexpectedly worrisome at the moment. So if there's nothing further, we should all go about our duties and get things...
What's the name of the priest?
Father Xanthus.
Father Xanthus? I wish to speak to him and say, Father?
Yes, my son.
Have you seen another man carrying the same crest as I? And I show him like a patch on my armor, like that's encrusted. That's like imbued with my crest. It's like, it's a tree. It is a dead tree under a starry sky, star sky. Have you seen a man wearing the same crest as I? And I'm merely asking if I've seen the one I got into town with.
So you're asking me if you've seen who?
In
that patch.
A middle-aged man with the same crest as I.
I don't believe so. Who is this man?
It is a man of my order who came here to study the cathedral. Wanted to I thought he maybe had spoken to you. I wanted to talk to him before
When
he set
did
up.
he? When
He
did
arrived
come
the same. He arrived the same time as I. Like we split our path. He may have been at the feast before the goblins attacked, and I wished to see if he.
Well, with all the chaos, he possibly just hasn't gotten around to seeing me.
Understandable.
I will certainly look out for him. What is this man's name?
Bob.
Well, I will definitely look out for Bob if he came here to see me. I'm sure he will make his way to the cathedral. We will be having later today. We are going to have a rededication, seeing as the one yesterday was interrupted. Much smaller and quieter affair, obviously. I'm sure he will probably come through then. But at the moment, I've been running around and everyone's been very busy. So even if he was at the cathedral, we might not have seen each other. We would have run right past each other, but after the dedication I think things should quieten down.
I just
Perhaps
grunt
we
in
should come to the
reply.
dedication a bit later.
Yeah. I just grunt in reply, not wanted to speak any further.
Yes, well, certainly I will look out for him.
Good. Okay.
Is there anything else I can do to help?
No.
Yeah,
All of you healed up and well?
can I just
is anyone?
approach- Actually, yeah, health check. Actually, I have no idea
Yeah,
what
I
health
think
I'm
we
on.
should do a health check. I think, according to Pathfinder, I think Chuky is injured.
From what I see, I am at 6 out of 14, and my bear is at 10 out of 14. So yes, I would request his help.
Okie dokie, so let's see.
Let's see those cure serious wounds.
Oops.
Okay, sorry for the stream. Might fuck up a bit. I'm changing to the D20 overlay. It didn't. Yay.
Can clerics learn spells? No, there's no no. They just get every spell. No, there's no specific domain spells. No, whatever.
1d8 is the cure, isn't it?
Yeah, 1d8 plus level of caster.
Oh, okay. Well, you're fully healed then.
Okay, and I ask healing for my bear as well.
As soon as he points to the bear, I just say, "Yes, priest stick and healed me first."
Oh,
Oh,
another
you're
11?
not injured.
I'm not injured. How am I not injured? I went unconscious. I must have some damage.
I
somewhere.
healed you to full.
No, then the
Yeah,
bear. How,
I healed you
how
for
did
9, remember? And he
I-
healed you later.
I healed you.
obviously don't remember any of it. That's why I'm asking.
I healed you for 8, and he healed you for 9.
You should be at full, Gary.
Good, because I put full in anyway when I couldn't remember.
Wow.
We're
This
rolled
guy.
2 8s.
DM hacking himself.
No, I rolled those 8s quite genuinely. I don't know how the hell I managed that, but I rolled 2 8s.
And thank you, dear sir. And I want to put my hands on everybody near me.
Oh
And
shit.
from what I see, I have I don't know how much it lasts though. I think it's permanent until it's lost. I give 1 temporary HP to everybody.
I would not get
Yeah,
close to
exactly.
you.
Yeah, I was going to say I do
Oh,
make different, but
I don't. Sorry, I don't.
I just met you. If you put your hand out in the middle of nowhere to try.
Okay,
and
I mean, if I see you guys back away, I
His
explain.
impression in his mind is still a certain, I don't know, individual in his loincloth and little elf. So I think he's probably a little bit shaken and not too interested in someone touching him right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, guys, it's a healing spell. Basically gives you some bonus vitality.
How long does that last? 'Cause that
I
sounds
think
like
I
combat.
think temporal HP is just until you lose it, and you can only stack once. I mean, you cannot get like more temporal HP.
But that seems ridiculous. Yeah, actually.
No, like there's no real spell of temporal HP, just this one, I think. So you just get it, and when you use it forever. and I need to give it to you again.
What is the spell called?
Virtue. With a touch,
virtue.
you can infuse a creature with a tiny surge of life, granting the subject a temporary hit point. It says this duration 1 minute.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's 1
that's what I
minute.
thought. It's a combat spell. So
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Then I don't. Yeah.
Good,
Yeah.
because you never got your hands on any of us anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wouldn't go anywhere near you. Sorry.
Yeah, I just kind of step backwards when you do it and look at look at the cleric in a bit of a startlement.
Yeah, I'm like just trying to. No, I would not. Okay.
No, everyone's full except for the bear.
No, bear is
and
full.
the camel.
Bear is
The bear's
full.
full.
Bear is full, really.
You just healed the bear.
The camels,
Was that
the
for
camel
bear?
still hurt.
Yeah, the camel's hurt as well.
I desperately usher the priest outside them to Charlie.
What's the heal of the
Charlie!
camel?
I want you to heal my camel, yes.
Well, you healed a bear.
Is that thing? Yeah, I didn't know I was healing. But the bear is cute and cuddly. This
Can't
thing
discriminate now, Chris.
smells like hell. Its teeth are all sort of, yellow and
No,
disgusting.
no,
And it's giving
no.
poor priest the evil eye. The guy's
My
a little
camel
bit.
does not smell. It is a highly trained war mount. I look after my mount. He gets groomed every morning. That's why I'm up in the morning. He spits a couple of times, which is a little bit socially awkward. But other than that, and the horrible noise he makes when he
that
opens his mouth.
Your camel doesn't smell, but the rest of us, he definitely
Trust me,
smells.
if you go on this a little bit more, he's gonna be just trying to say that he what's the thing that he brushes his teeth in the morning.
Probably would.
He got
See?
and I rolled a 1 up to 2 8s. Can you believe it?
Priest is racist against camels.
Where's his camel?
Hey,
So how much else is the camel on now?
13 out of 16.
16. Right. I thank the priest for his services, and I just tell him that he'll hear more of the camel than he will of the rest of the party in future.
Just
Right.
do
the camel has like 16 charisma. Charlie.
that. Camel has more charisma than his rider. Oh my word.
Yep.
No, the camel's only got 4.
Well, you notice the priest surreptitiously wiping his hand off on his robe after that.
Doesn't bother me.
Some
You just-
discomfort.
He just wants to hope he hasn't upset the camel, because the camel's brought a spit.
Just as one like question, does he heal like in a ritual style, like while chanting to his god and doing certain different movements, or just touch and heal?
Well, he touches him and he seems to sort of meditate for a few moments, and you hear him whispering some words under his breath, and then he moves away, and the camel looks a whole lot healthier.
Okay.
Lets out a cry of joy. Or just to you, a cry. To me, a cry of joy.
I look at the guys and I say, okay, I'm gonna go in the forest and track down the path they came in, start trapping it.
Okay, you did
If
that.
you-
Okay,
I
goodbye.
need,
Goodbye.
uh,
Goodbye.
Wait. I asked like the guy near me, would you, can I get some traps from the local trap maker? I don't really have that much money.
Well, we don't have a local trap maker. We don't have any hunters in the area either, apart from Shalu, but she, I would assume, makes her own traps. But
Alright.
there's no fur trade or trapping trade here. We're a coastal town.
No
Yeah,
problem.
exactly.
And a trading
Maybe you should actually ask the one that hunts.
No, I mean I hunt as well. I'm just asking if I get like I can get an easy way of making them. But no, I go and start making some traps, and my plan is to track down the main road, the main path they came in. I'm guessing it's kind of easy to track that many goblins. They would leave some signs in the forest from when they kind of ran in. I'm not imagining that it will.
Most of them sort of left out the various gates, but after that they seem to have scattered in all sorts of directions.
I'm looking for the main, like the way they came in the first time, like the main party thing. I'm guessing that they were together as they first charged in.
Well,
So that would be
they
easier.
came in from the forest, more or less in an easterly direction, but there were several parties. They weren't all on one track. They came in fairly split up. Some of them went over the one wall where the graveyard is. Others went in through the gates. You're not sure how they got in, but through a couple of the gates. But it's difficult to tell because afterwards they just seem to run in all directions. Some of them went down to the beach, some of them went up into the hills, some of them went to the forests.
Okay, I'm gonna
And like
scout
I say,
out.
The
then.
best it seems to be several locations. There doesn't seem to be one big main area they came from.
I'm gonna scout out then. Like go near the city in a like big I'm thinking like 5 kilometers radius, something like that, and kind of scout out everything.
Wait. You realize 5 kilometers is a lot to walk through, right?
Yeah, I'm just saying
Yeah,
that this
it's
is
a long
the
way.
this is what I'm planning. This is not my plan for one day. This is like my character's plan for several days because the only task we had is to stay around town, and I'm not really the people person, so I'm trying to help as best as I can. And
At the moment there are there are like 5 exits from town, and they pretty much came in on each of those.
yeah, no, I get it.
About
I'm just
5 from
scouting
each
out
direction.
to see if like I see any stragglers, if I find any crews, anything.
Well, it looks like the ones that escaped must have been relatively healthy because they pretty much left. There are obviously goblin corpses in town, but the ones that got away were the ones that weren't too badly wounded, so they don't seem to have left much behind. They've left tracks, sure, and the odd bit of equipment, but you know it's difficult to tell specifically where they went. It looks like they came from all round. Which, considering you're dealing with 5 different tribes, it's entirely likely.
Yeah,
Are these like 5 different tribes of goblins?
Goblins, yeah.
Okay.
Well, that was what the other ranger was telling you.
So I'm
Which is
just
part of
going
the
to
reason
go.
why she was saying she needs to actually spend a couple of days scouting and try and figure out what's going on. But also she knows where the different tribes live. She would have told you that, and that's what she's going to be going to.
yeah. I'm
to
not
look
going
in
to
on.
the tribes and just like basically, so like I go like 100, 200 feet from the town and I circle the town on that way, and then I go a bit like into the forest, and again I circle. Like I take like radius scouting around it.
Okay, no, fair enough.
And this is when I hijack this because since he's out in the forest, let's see if we can make this happen. I'm going out to hunt. Yes, I'm going to the noble man. You said want to hunt. Let's go hunt. You know.
Hello. Where are your friends? He asks you.
They're off with other business. Kind of rude. Sorry about that door. I couldn't really stop him from crushing it into pieces, but
No, he's not in the same inn. This is at a different inn, so he wouldn't
Wait,
have heard
what?
any door or anything. You said you went to go speak to the Lord.
oh, okay. I thought the Lord was in like this little.
No, he's in a totally different inn.
All right. My bad.
Dragon,
Man.
I think his inn is called. He's
My bad. My absolute bad then. So yeah, they're off doing some of their business with the sheriff, from what I understand. I have no interest in that, so I'm here to hunt, as I've been sent.
It's very nice to see you. I'm glad you came, but I was hoping for the rest of your friends to come out. They're not going to be coming at all.
I do not know. They're busy with other things, and for now, I
Well,
think it's
couldn't
better.
we, speak to them and see if they join us? I'd very much like to have everyone along. It
Why,
seems a bit rude of us to just go off on our own.
I have specified to them that they are willing to, but sure, we can. If you're willing to lead me to the sheriff's quarters, we can absolutely talk about this with them if they're still there.
Well, yes. I mean, let's see if we can't convince them to join us.
I kind of beckon them to lead the way. In that case.
Well, you know where you are staying. I have no idea where you're staying. Where are you staying?
No. I meant to lead me to the sheriff's quarters. That's where the sheriff's whatever barracks. That's where they were headed. So
Oh. To the barracks, you mean?
indeed.
Well. Okay. Well, certainly we can go over there. I mean, how much longer after they left did you leave?
help me. I don't know.
So you were still in bed when they left. How long did you decide to stay in
Well,
bed?
I mean, when Hawkward got into my room, I started getting dressed. So I would assume maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes.
Okay, fair enough. And then... Okay, well, you can lead you to the barracks. You would probably arrive sort of part way through the conversation, so you would actually end up joining them while they were still there.
I would just
So
wait
if
for them to finish the conversation, pretty much.
Well, you would have been taken in and introduced around. You would have also had the option to get healing, but I don't think you'd taken any
I am
damage.
full
You'd
HP.
standing in the back, missing everything except for your own party.
Oh, well. Yeah.
It's okay, Raz. You
Okay,
will
well
shine
then
this
you
way.
end up, all of you leaving the barracks at the same time.
So I'm just waiting for the nobles guy's word, pretty much. I don't...
So the noble, what is his name again? What's this guy's name? Alderan, yeah. Old Lord Alderan. Quite a young guy. Seems quite charming. Seems very taken with all of you, particularly the knight in shining armor, and he rushes up to John and says, "Good day, good day. I'm very glad to see you again. How are you today? Sleep well?"
I had a bit of a awkward morning, but I am fine. I'm doing well, my friend.
I'm very glad to hear that. Are you certainly looking very, very healthy and fit and splendid, I must say. Absolutely splendid at that.
I thank him again and just
How?
say no thanks to some people. And look at the person who tried me in the back of the head with the arrows.
Well, you know, some people. But we were hoping you would be interested on a little bit of hunting. When would you be out for some hunting?
I turn to him and say, "Sorry, I'm not doing the French accent for everything I say. Sorry."
Oh, come on,
Thank
man.
God.
Come on.
That's awkward to do the accent every time.
if I do this voice every time, you need to do your Hawkward voice every time.
If I lose my voice for work because of that, it fucks my job up completely. Sorry. Critical things, so I will put the accent on. I explained to him what the sheriff has asked us to do, which is, to support the town and everything like that. And I apologise for him coming to us expecting us to hunt. However, if someone had more manners, then he would not have bothered both of the people who wanted to thank us at once. And maybe we can arrange it for another day.
Well, certainly we can't go today. It's a bit late now, but the idea would be go really early morning, and we can get out there and see the sunrise. It's quite a beautiful little forest, thick wood, and we could catch a few boars and come back in time for lunch and feast, and that would leave the whole afternoon free. You can't work all the time, You need to get a little bit of R&R. So certainly I understand you want to help the town, and that's laudable. I mean, you are a gentleman and a knight, and that is your duty. But it can't be all duty.
I thank him and agree for his concern, and we will spend the day, going around the town, seeing how the town is. However, if there are people who need our help more, we will assist them, and I'll come and see him again at the end of the day to arrange whether we go hunting tomorrow or the day after or whatever.
Well, how about you come through to my inn first thing tomorrow morning?
I'll say yes. I'll still pop around tonight just in case anything big comes up, just so you don't plan ahead and everything like that. But
certainly, confirm tonight, and then if all is well, then I'd be honoured to see you tomorrow morning, all of you.
I shake his hand and thank him then.
Fantastic.
Okay,
he
so
rushes off, clearly very happy with himself.
Yeah, I go up to John. Just say, so patrolling.
Just, John, you have the disturbing hunch that when he touched you, the hand that he touched you with, he might not wash it ever.
Okay.
That's a good thing. Did you ask me if we were patrolling or trolling?
Patrolling.
Patrolling. I just said to you and Sarah, yes, it is. When we go around in circles and we look for things and
I know what patrolling is.
turn and
I just want to confirm our course of action.
The course of action is whatever you choose. However, I will be doing as the sheriff says, and I will be patrolling with this exquisite banner. And,
I just grunt and say very well, and I go off in the distance.
as you look disgruntled, I kind of think back to this thing, and I says, "You heard the sheriff. There are lots of bodies to burn. You could maybe assist with burning the bodies."
I kind of smile as I turn my back, but I smile. He doesn't see it, but I just grunt again. And I go.
Yeah. And as you turn around, I go, I can see that smile, cleric. I saw you. I know what you're like.
Okay.
Awkward.
It's a little bit dodgy.
I kind of
So, what are you guys gonna do? Gonna go wandering around?
What I really want to do is to go up to the cathedral, see if I can find Bob.
Simon wants to burn everything.
Yeah.
Have you given me the background for Bob?
He
So
is
Bob
a goblin,
is
a goblin from the 3.5 era. He's about
I just took.
foot and a half tall.
I just took a name and went, okay, Bob. It will be Bob.
Bob
Yeah,
is
just
the
the
famous
subtract-
dragon slayer from the
As on his current stats, by the way, he would be able to kill one or two of us.
Okay. So, Bob is a middle-aged man, like in his now more like 50s or 60s, I would say. He was on. He was with me when we traveled here, and he was going to, inspect the cathedral. You'll see, clerical things. Because the goddess I worship is also the goddess of knowledge. So I think they wanted to, learn new things. See what, this father. There were. The new father for Desna, all that shit. So I just
Well,
wanted
the various churches, if you like, in the area are fairly closely linked. They all know of each other and they're all fairly involved with each other. Certainly the ones that are of similar line. So you will find that there would
the new
be interest.
cathedral. They send someone to check it out. Talk to
Yeah, that certainly another church would certainly send someone to see this is a big thing for a small area and it's quite important, and they would certainly send someone to show a bit of support and
That's
show
why
they're present.
So just if I see some bodies, I will burn them on the way. But I want to patrol and
If
look.
you insist.
No, it's not my top priority. Kind of.
Well, you'll have to maybe just send me some information on Bob as to what you actually want to talk to him. If I'm going to roleplay this guy and you don't know something about it.
I mean, we're almost about to 1 hour break, so you can do that in the break, so it's easier.
Yeah, cool, 100%. So you guys are going to go wandering around town?
Besides me, I'm gonna go and do what I said before.
Be on the lookout.
I'm
Okay,
gonna try actually and get to see, like, go to any kind of blacksmith and such, and try to basically work the hero card if I can loan a breastplate or a chainmail.
Loan a breastplate or chainmail?
Yeah, I want a better armor.
That's not going to happen. What armor have you got?
Hide armor.
Hide armor's pretty decent. I mean, it's not that much below.
No, I know.
chain.
I mean, even scale mail would be okay if they had it.
Well, someone's gonna loan it to you. You can buy it.
Well, I don't have the
But
gold. That's why I'm
also-
saying I want to, like, basically say, like, I'm patrolling the town. I'm going to the forest to check for goblins. I would like to, if I could be safe. I can give you my hide armor and borrow a scale mail if you have one. And bring it right back.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Okay, I've tried. And I go into the forest and I
That's like
scout out.
some strange guy who
I
might
want
be
to
like
join Chuky.
coming to your house and asking you if he could loan your very expensive tuxedo. And you've never seen this guy in your life before, and you're going,
But he kind of saved your town.
"What?"
But he kind of saved your town.
He doesn't know you saved his town.
But that's why I'm trying to play
Well,
here.
no, it is. It is. We'll know that, but you know, armor is very expensive, and this is a small town. They
No,
don't
I get it,
have
I get it.
stuff They can just put away.
Small time girl.
Anyway, I welcome Aster to come with me. I
I
would
mean,
like
if
to.
there's any, they will certainly probably help you with any repairs for free, that kind of thing. But they're not going to just give you free armor. That's
Yeah,
just
no,
not-
I don't need repairs. I'm
They
gonna,
might
yeah.
well give you a discount if you play it right. But I wouldn't go so far as to give you armor.
I don't have that much money to even get a discount yet. So-
I actually, if I were going to procure armor, they would probably add on extra money because
What for the cod piece? Extra large or something? Is that what
Yeah.
you're trying to say?
no, I'm talking about. I'm apparently so ugly. They were like, oh yeah, but for you, this much.
Just to go away.
Go away. I'll give you for free. I'll give you, but you need to promise me you always wear a helmet.
Oh, I am.
Full face
I am wearing a
helmet.
helmet. I am wearing a helmet right now. They can't actually.
But
I
you keep,
that's actually right. They can't actually see what I do under my helmet. So
nobody
Ah.
wants to.
Anyway,
you can't see my smile.
so yeah, I take Aster outside of the city and kind of like scout out the forest. I imagine I really know the forest around at least very good. So I'm gonna scout it out and see if I find anything worth of notice.
Can
Yeah,
we break
certainly.
here?
Roll your survival check.
Okay, let's roll that.
Now, if I roll, do I help him with it, or how was that?
It's a roll to assist, I think.
Yeah.
Can
Oh, what are both of you going up?
yeah, we'll
yeah,
both go.
I want to go with him because
Okay.
forest and
Cool.
hunting and shit.
26.
Well, as I say, they pretty much fled in all directions, but they did seem to be going more or less in 5 main directions going out, so probably more or less in the direction of the 5 different clans, and one lot seemed to head down towards the beach, others went off north, up the coast, and then inland, some went off east, and no one went west, obviously, because there's the ocean there, but that's about as best as you can tell. You're not sure where exactly their hideouts are, but they clearly are a fair distance from town.
Well, if Aster is
Yeah,
okay with it,
You could probably track them all the way back to one of the lairs if you wanted to.
if Aster is okay with it, I'd like to track them to one of the areas to see like their positions. I'm basically gonna tell
How
you.
many days are you wanting to track for? Which direction are you wanting to pick?
Yeah, I was about to say.
That's why
It'll
I'm
take a
asking
while,
you.
buddy.
I'm asking you for like, do you think it's a good idea at this point? Again,
Well,
I'm not really like
I'm
I'm
the
a.
DM. You can do whatever the hell you like. But if
No,
you're
not you,
talking
not you.
about what
I'm
the
asking
other
Aster.
Druid said, the other druid said that
I know.
she would go and do
DM,
that.
Yeah.
I know. I am aware. I'm asking Aster.
Asking me. And I will respond with, I don't want to spend days upon days going through the forest needlessly. Let's just walk a bit, maybe for an hour, and if nothing comes up, we'll go back. There's no point in wasting all this time. Let's just,
Okay.
goddamn, waste.
Okay. I think we can break here if you're okay with it, Chris.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. So we're coming like back in 2 to 3 minutes, something like that. You're gonna see the title screen and some music. You're still able to hear us. So don't go anywhere. Coming right back up.